Hey, what's up, Shake Squad? Thanks for stopping by. And today we're dropping a Black Ops 4 video, and in this video I'm going to give you the greatest tips on how to get that awesome aim, how to get that pro aim, how to get that aimbot, how to get that perfect aim so you don't have to struggle in multiplayer. So make sure you have a pen and a paper to write down these awesome tips. But before we get into it, guys, if you could like this video, that would be great. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, and follow me on Twitter. Stay connected with me on Twitter, and also come by my live streams every single night starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, the first tip I have for you, I can't stress it enough, practice makes perfect. Practice, practice, and practice. With everything in life, there is a learning curve. You can't just do something once or twice and expect to be a pro at it. You have to practice at it. Now, there's two ways you can practice with your aim in Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and that is one, just to play an online multiplayer match. You know, if you play an online multiplayer match, you're gonna get your practice in. But if you don't want to struggle and you don't want to trash your stats in a multiplayer match, then what I suggest is just going into a private game or a custom match with bots. Now, I'm not going to get too much into this because I'm going to be making a separate video on my awesome training drill, and I'm going to have that for you guys in a couple of days. But playing bots is a great way to get your aim on. Now, I didn't suggest it in World War II, but I do suggest it here in Black Ops 4 just because the aim assist and the hit detection is a little bit better. So that is the first tip for you guys. Practice makes perfect, guys. Practice, practice, practice. Now, the second tip I have for you is something that I do not see very many people do, and that is centering your shots. Guys, if you don't know what centering is, basically what centering is keeping your crosshairs or the end of your gun at the middle of the screen or where you think an enemy is going to be. You do not want to keep your crosshairs at the bottom of the screen, the top of the screen, the left of the screen, or the right of the screen. For example, if you're going up a staircase, I see too many people keeping their crosshairs on the middle of the staircase where the steps are, where you should be having it pretty much at the top of the staircase where an enemy could be. Centering is a great way to get great snap aim. It's a great way to just stick on your enemies, because if your crosshairs or the end of your gun is at the middle of the screen or where an enemy is going to be, you're not going to have to take the extra time when you're aiming down sight and dragging your sights or your end of the gun to your enemy. It's already going to be there at the enemy or the middle of the screen. And what you want to do is you want to line up the enemy in the middle of your screen. And there's two things that you can do with this. One, you can go to Walmart, you can go to Target. They have these cool little things for decals for TV screens or phones. They're little dots. They come in different colors. What you can do is you can buy them. They're little circles that you can put on the middle of your screen. So when you're in a multiplayer match, you can just line up the enemy with that dot, and you can just aim down sight without dragging your gun or your sight or your iron sights, and you can just shoot the enemy and knock him down for the kill. Another thing you can do is if you have a gaming monitor, some gaming monitors like mine, I have an Asus ROG, they come with a feature that you can automatically put a crosshair on the middle of your screen. So snap it, aiming, centering, everything becomes much easier because you can keep your gun in the center of the screen or where an enemy's going to be. Now, the third tip I have for you is all about sensitivity. Guys, like I stressed last year, sensitivity is only up to you. It's based upon your game style, your play style, your game. You know, just because your favorite Call of Duty player, runs a 4 or a 5 doesn't mean you have to. If you can handle a 7 or an 8, why would you down yourself and play on a 4 or a 5? It's going to be too slow. However, on the other side of it, if your favorite YouTuber plays on a 7 or 8 and you can't handle it, you might want to go down to a 4 or a 5. And this also aligns with professional players. Guys, just because you see a pro player use a sensitivity does not mean that you don't or you can't use that sensitivity. They're pro players for a reason. They play on 4 and a 5, but if you're one of those type of players that runs and guns and 4 and 5 is too slow, why would you use it? Your sensitivity is totally up to you. It is based upon your play style, not anyone else. And I'm going to be dropping a separate video on how to find the perfect and best sensitivity for every single player out there. Now, the fourth thing I'm going to talk about is controlling the recoil. Guys, recoil has been in gun games since Medal of Honor. That's way back. Every gun in Call of Duty has its own recoil pattern. Now, here's the trick. You need to learn to control it. To me, there's 4 different ways you can control it. One, get control freaks. They help. I'm not sponsored by them, but trust me, they work. The second one is a little bit cheesy and kind of cheaterous, but you can go to any, you can go to Amazon or you can go to Battle Beaver, anything that sells a Cronus Max, and you can be a nerd and you can be a turd and you can run an anti-recoil mod. But if you want to be true to yourself, if you want to play the game for real and not be a cheater, then you're going to have to learn to control the recoil and, simply pulling down on your right trigger towards the bottom of your controller will maintain and handle a lot of the recoil patterns in Black Ops 4. When your gun jumps up in the air, that's because you're pretty much just pulling the right trigger or R2 down and you're not doing nothing with the right thumbstick. But if you're holding R2, if you're holding R2 and you're holding right trigger, pull down on your right thumbstick. That'll center out your recoil so it kind of stays straight. And another thing you can do is burst fire. And I like to do this at especially long ranges. If you're spraying at long ranges, your recoil, your gun, everything's just going to go all over the place. But if you combine pulling down on your right trigger and burst firing, your recoil, your accuracy, your aim will improve so much. So that's something I suggest you to do. And my last tip for you, and it's a very important tip, guys, just have fun. Don't get mad. Don't take it out on the game. If you're struggling, you're not gonna have perfect aim in 1 or 2 games. It might take weeks. So just go out there, have fun, commit to just improving your aim. Don't get mad, guys. Take breaks. Don't overexert yourself, guys. Just be yourself. Be cool. Commit to learning how to improve your aim and go out there and have fun, because this game is going to be a good one. It's already a great one. I think it's one of the best Call of Duties we've had in years. So just go out there and have fun. With that, that's going to do it for this video. I hope all these tips help you guys improve your aim. Like I said, if you can drop a like on this video, that would be great. Please subscribe, turn on notifications, stay connected with me on Twitter, and come check out my live streams every single night on my YouTube channel at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anyways, guys, stay cool, fool, don't hate, eat some cake, thick thighs, and bright eyes, and as always, guys, keep on grinding.
I know I'ma get it, I just don't know how. I've never felt how I feel right now, but every